Coming up next on Container Masters.
Safety violation.
Come on in. You want to bring the dogs in?
I know the voices in my head aren't real, but sometimes their ideas are just absolutely brilliant.
Okay, sure.
There are over 140 million shipping containers in the world. The vast majority of these remain idle and unused. Jim Russell, working with a network of specialty builders, is on a mission to change this, one container at a time.
I love it! This has been awesome.
Together, they repurpose, upcycle, and give these incredibly strong building blocks a second life. They are Container Masters.
Jim and Robert drove 5 hours to Melissa and her mom's land in the mountains of Missouri for a site visit and to help them determine the best location for their 6-container home build.
Yeah, look at this. You're going to have an amazing, it's going to be beautiful. I mean, this is going to be amazing view.
Well, we appreciate the help because we have dithered and dithered over this.
The great thing is you've got such an incredible flat pad site.
The view is amazing.
The view's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes,
To me, I was telling your mom, that's $1 million view. It really is.
It is just a lovely site.
It is. It's
So-
amazing.
And we appreciate your helping us make
We
this.
do.
Sure.
This has
You
been
know,
so
understand
difficult.
what
That's what
needed.
we're here for. Beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful view, beautiful company,
Yes, yes.
beautiful dogs. We got it all. So the great news is the next time we set foot on this land, we're going to be bringing you home.
Woo, yes. Yay. Container Masters came out today and they helped us decide exactly where to put the house we want.
They chose the best location with the best views.
We're happy.
Indeed.
Melissa and her mom, they make a great mother-daughter team.
After a successful site visit, Jim and Robert head out on the 5-hour drive back to the shop with plans to get started the next day on their home.
Hey, what's going on? We got a new container in here.
I'm pumped. We got this container in here. Man, this is from Melissa and her mom. And
So this is one of 6 containers all going into one build.
one build. It's going to be awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
You want to see me actually do some dancing? I mean, I'm a good dancer now. Oh, yeah.
Would you like your straight jacket in hot pink and your helmet to sparkle?
The crew had started construction on Melissa and Janice's 6-container home build.
Man, we're at Melissa's unit. We've got the openings cut to where they go together. We've got the first coat of epoxy put on the floors. We got to get some space opened up, but as soon as that happens, we're going inside with them.
Building Melissa and her mom's home with 6 containers, you're like a little kid with a giant Lego set. I mean, how cool is that?
A lot of work goes into a home this big, and the crew is working as fast as they can.
Safety violation. Safety violation.
Nah.
What are you doing wrong
You
here?
scared me so bad you almost made me cut my finger off.
Anything that Robert does with safety procedures or cleanliness is always over the top because I tell him he's a little bit OCD.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
doing just fine.
that's a safety violation. What's the problem? No safety glasses.
I gave Robert the megaphone mainly to break through Jay's incessant rambling.
You know what happens when we have safety violations
I
down there?
remember the terms.
You gotta wear a
of
cone on your head because to let the guys in the shop know that you're the most unsafe guy that we have, which I think they already know, but we just give them a reminder. We're watching you like a hawk.
Okay.
The way Jay looks with a safety cone on his head, I think he can pull it off. It looks pretty good.
Kind of gives a new meaning to the term cone head, doesn't it?
I don't think anybody would think anything about it if I walk in the room with a safety cone on my head.
Hey, can you believe this guy? Look at him. Tell you what, that's starting to become a everyday occurrence for Mr. J.
Hey, this is for your guys' benefit.
How is it possible that Jay looks halfway normal with the safety cone strapped to his head?
I was told by the safety instructor that this is to help you guys remember that we're safety first around here.
What the heck?
The safety cone is excellent on his head.
It's twice I've seen
But
you
I've
with
noticed,
that
you know, these other guys are being a little unsafe in the things that they're doing around the shop. So I thought, well,
Have you ever heard of the word
I'll
projection?
see if I can maybe draw some of the attention to me. You know, safety
Jay.
conscious. Yes.
You talk too much. Okay?
Some people say that I talk too much. I think it's the perfect amount. I like listening to myself. I don't know why someone else wouldn't listen to me. It's what I was born to do. I mean, I talk. That's what I'm good at. That's what I'm here for.
Don't you wish they made a clap-on, clap-off device for some people's mouths?
I think the cone on his head's just a little bit over the top there. Jay would definitely be wearing the safety cone, but I say that because Jay and I are very similar. I hate to say it, but I think it would be Jay.
Stupid is the gift that keeps on giving. Melissa and Janice are coming to take a look at the progress on their new home, but we're not nearly as far along as I'd like.
We've got 2 in the shop and 2 outside. We're getting ready to move the other 2 inside to start working on them. Well, we got a little bit of a dilemma. The shop is already full, so we've got to get these done, get them moved out, and then we'll bring her other 2 40s in and get started on those.
So, Jim,
Yeah, Jay, how
you telling me something about your girlfriend yesterday, so I never finished your story.
Which one?
Not really much of anything.
I mean, that's typical, but you think we can get you to actually be somewhat productive today?
A train station is where a train stops. A bus station is where a bus stops. And there's sometimes that Jay thinks he's at a workstation.
We've got about, what, 2-3 weeks to get this out the door?
Because you realize we've had almost a 10-day delay.
It's gonna test our skill production against our time management as far as just pushing it through.
If I had a nickel for every minute of the day that Jay wasn't talking, I'd have a nickel.
It's almost like my job is like a team morale booster.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
Team
surprise to
morale
me.
booster.
Wow.
Jay likes to talk a lot. Most of the time it's fun, but every once in a while it's a little too much.
Yeah, this has got to be great.
You know, I'm that rare combination where you can, you know, mix a little bit of work in with a lot of dialogue, okay? You know, but you know what that creates?
A little bit of work and a lot of dialogue.
So we have Mr. Safety here, but we know that Larry volunteered to be Mr. Security.
That's right, yeah.
So you're going to be Mr. Team Morale Booster?
Yeah, or just Mr. Morale or something.
Mr. Morale.
There we go.
Wow.
I know the voices in my head aren't real, but sometimes their ideas are just absolutely brilliant.
Oh, I mean, he's a genius.
Working with Jay is always entertaining. Really do like Jay a lot. He's a funny guy. But I really need him to make some progress on this build before the owners come to see it.
We've been working on Melissa's unit, and it's kind of tricky because it's 6 containers, so it's a lot of parts that we had to put together.
Melissa and Janice arrived at the shop to get a sneak peek of their new container home.
This is Melissa's. All right, Melissa.
Oh my goodness. Oh, 4 windows. I'm 100% passive solar here. I'm so pleased with the windows. That is just wonderful.
I
It's hard
like
to
the
tell.
color.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Good.
Hi.
Come on in. You want to bring the dogs in? Are they coming in too?
Mine is bigger than yours.
Oh, you think so?
Your closet.
Oh,
It's a little different layout just because
it is.
of
Yes.
how you
Might
want
as
it.
well, right?
Yeah.
Just like we're gonna do
That one over
shelving
there,
throughout,
too.
I presume.
Uh-huh.
I like dogs. Dogs are my friends.
Jim has a way with animals. I guess it's some kind of spiritual connection.
Melissa's mom, Janice, has 2 incredible dogs. They're corgis. They are show dogs. Beautiful, beautiful eyes, beautiful fur coats, friendly dogs. I really enjoyed seeing those dogs. So here we go. Here's some barnwood, guys.
Oh.
He got a piece.
Thank you, Hayden, for doing that.
Oh, yeah, well, that's
I
nice.
like
I
that.
wasn't sure what you meant.
Yeah,
No,
We
that's
might have.
pretty.
it is beautiful.
And that goes very well with the current stain. But
And
yes, the
it's all
pecan.
repurposed. I mean, this
Yes.
has lived on a barn for 100 years probably somewhere. So you definitely want an accent wall.
Yes.
One of the requirements is for an accent wall is you have to ask for it in an accent.
Ah! Je veux an accent wall. That's pretty good accent, right?
Yeah.
You take
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Good to see
Yeah,
the
you
dogs
too.
again.
Good seeing you.
Lovely drive over.
So we're right in the middle of Melissa and her mother's container home. We've got 3 of them finished. We're working on the other 3. Everything has went smooth so far, no problems. Believe it or not, Jay hasn't even shot anybody with a nail gun or dropped anything on anybody's toe during this whole build. I tell you what, you couldn't ask for a better Christmas present. Because there has been a time where Jay shot Larry in the cheek or something with a nail gun.
What was it? This
That was a warning shot. I think he's still mad at me.
Everything has went really well, so I'm happy. Let's hope it stays that way.
We've been working on Melissa's home, and we've got a lot of it done. And we've been doing the hardwood floors, the shiplap on the walls, metal ceiling, all the cabinets and stuff.
This ladder's safe. It about threw me on the floor on the way up. That's Larry's handiwork here. Right on top, he cut through about half that platform. Yeah, the legs on the yellow one are bent at about a 90-degree angle. So that one, that's like using a ladder in a funhouse. It's like an optimum illusion. Optimum illusion. I said it right.
I guess it's better to know what you think you know than to know nothing at all.
I don't need Google. Jay knows everything.
Jay is a knucklehead.
So today, we're getting ready to deliver Melissa and her lovely mom's 6-container unit, and we are so excited.
We are super excited. Melissa and Janice, we can't wait to get you in your new home. And it's going out the door today.
I just hope we don't get stuck going into her driveway. That's what we want.
It's a big day for us at Container Masters. We got Melissa's unit complete, and the first of 6 containers is headed her way.
The 6-container home is finally on its way to the beautiful mountains of Missouri, and I'm breathing a lot easier.
So delivering Melissa and her mom's unit, we had some problems right out of the gate. We had to put some blocking in the ditch to be able to drive over it.
Here we go again. We have more trouble getting down driveways than anything else. Driveways, who needs them? After making it down the driveway without any major issues, we thought we were on the home stretch. So Janice, what do you think about this going on today?
I think it's fabulous. I'm so excited.
We're gonna put 6 containers together. They're all gonna come together. I can't wait for this. This is one of the most exciting builds that we've ever done in Container Masters history.
It is, and Melissa pulled in and she's so excited to see it put together, but I told her she had to wait.
She's gotta wait. All right, cool. Well, let's go get some stuff done.
Get some work done.
All
Let's
right,
go.
sounds good.
The crew started to move the containers into position and quickly ran into a serious problem.
Can't get the forklift to maneuver around in the rock. It's got a lot of powder, it's real soft, and the forklift doesn't have four-wheel drive, so it's not real great for maneuvering in anything but nice, solid, flat terrain. So it's just a problem.
We have a saying at Container Masters: if you get stuck, get a bigger truck.
Before burying the truck up to its axles, the team decides to try the other side.
We finally got the forklift unstuck and thought we're over the hump. I mean, really, what else could go wrong?
A little more up.
The forks on the forklift proved too narrow for the container slots.
It's just kind of going from bad to worse. So I don't know. Sometimes you just got to go home, sleep on it, regroup, and see if you have a nice dream about what to do during the night, and hope you can get something done the next day.
Hey, Robert, that's it. You're really stuck there. Just set it down there, and we'll try again in the morning. I figured we were completely dead in the water at this time. Hey, we're here at Melissa's site. We got here, we got a forklift, and what happened?
Tell you what, it was a flop. The thing wouldn't move on the ground. The big thing is the forks wouldn't spread wide enough to pick up a container. And I specifically had a conversation with the guy at the rental store. It has to pick up a container.
Right, so what happened was we got forks like this going into holes that are right out this way. So these forks started, they got inside those holes, but as soon as he pushed further in, they splayed out farther and farther. And so the forklift would only go in so close to the unit, and when you tried to lift it, they weren't in far enough to lift it, and it would bury the forklift, and it was a disaster. We ended up going to a local fabrication shop to have an adapter made that'll slide over the forks on the forklift. We hope that'll solve the issue. That's assuming we can get unstuck. In the bitter cold, we made several attempts to get the forklift moving again. We tried shoveling, we tried pulling it out with a truck. We tried pulling it out with a tractor. We tried pulling it out the opposite direction with the tractor. And the situation only got worse and worse. We're out here at Melissa's. We got a forklift that's the wrong size. You got stuck several times. We got stuck today. Hayden tried to pull us out with the truck. The wheels are spinning, smoke is everywhere. So right now, we're dead in the water.
We can't do anything till we get the right forklift. I mean, this thing here is not meant for this, but the only one they had, so we thought we'd give it the old college try.
And Melissa's here, and she's kind of frustrated and a little bit upset. You know, nothing to do with us. It just has to do with we've got the wrong forklift here.
Yeah, but she's making phone calls right now, see if she can find something in the area. Hopefully she can. We checked, there was nothing when we were checking around, so cross our fingers, maybe she'll have better luck.
All right, good deal.
So, but other than that, we're gonna go sit in the truck and warm up.
Let's warm up.
I mean, you've been in there warming up all morning,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Right. Stress is your enemy, and some people always sweat the small stuff. My advice, when life throws you curves, be more like silly putty. Sometimes you need to bend, twist, and be flexible to make things work. And sometimes, well, you need to make like a ball and roll with the punches. Not only will you get through life easier, but you'll have more fun.
Next time on Container Masters.
I'll add your loader from Hurt Rental.
All right, you're just the man we're waiting to see.
In case you can't tell, I'm pretty sure this can handle the job.
Jay doesn't realize this, but he's not driving this machine.
Here he goes. That's my unit.
Well, the soffit on this unit and this unit are going to hit each other. Hayden's going to have to come tell us what his plan is now.
What'd you say?
Hang on, whoa, wait!
What's up?
This door is not sized properly.
Watch this, me too. Oh, look at that! Melissa, come see! Look at that!
This goes here, right?